Myself, I'm going to say it's a blast watching him destroy the other teams. Reminds me of myself, and I like how he's going about it in different ways. The defense thinks they have him figured out, then he switches it up and keeps pouring in points. Reminds me of somebody I know. You know him too, Ernie. You know him too, Kenny.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Lakers.
I've got to admit, even when these guys
So
are
is the
covered,
food
they make the shots.
can't eat?
Yeah, you like to say close out on the shooters, make them earn their points aside. But even if that were tried, I don't think it would play out that
Go
way.
through.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Any fish with no scales. Two salmon. Salmon is a salmon.
And
So
after
it's
a
a
very
big
lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a
So
hand in
is
his
this-
face, it hasn't affected him at all.
In the store.
Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, one of the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself.
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
And let's get an update on Austin Reeves' injury. David, what did you find out?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. He told me that he is feeling some real pain in his hamstring. It's amazing. He's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
So no more
Thanks for the
salmon.
status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a
got
difficult
bigger
thing
and great.
to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Luka Doncic, MP out there with LeBron James. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Hayes in at the center,
Well, why would
filling
you
out the
bring
middle.
up?
A group of people who got
And Edwards drops them both.
They're
Anthony
gonna have
Edwards
an
is a
Exodus
classic
with
two-guard, Clark,
Moses.
a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got
Oh,
into the
no.
league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous
was Moses.
basketball body, strength, and
That's
length,
Moses.
and bounce.
So they asked
Now
why he
he's
gotta
worked
live on
on
bread alone.
refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's
Yeah.
impressed me
That's what
is
Moses
not only his work
said.
ethic, but his poise.
You'll get
He's not a
birds
guy
from
that plays
from heaven.
frantically. He plays
They got
with
12.
intentionality and
12 was
purpose.
the bird team.
And that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as
outside
he
of
is.
fishing there.
6 on the shot clock,
That still
and
wasn't
here's Conley outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game.
Without
I mean,
asking.
strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen by Reeves. And here we go. Carter heading
So
to
he
the
said,
hoop.
are you sure that's what you want? Because once I give you over to this,
Jacks up a three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And, you know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
So that's why we eating all this nasty food.
And Gobert kicks to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Edwards from the arc.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
MP fires from way outside. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Edwards is figuring things
no more
out.
chicken?
He said there's levels. My
Chicken,
first few years, I looked for my
chicken
shot and
tenders,
nothing else.
chicken,
I've learned that I
stuff like that.
can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now.
Is
Kevin,
all he
I know
needs.
it too. So I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 46 points.
MP showing you the ability to stop on a dime for that pull-up J.
Minnesota calls timeout.
We need you with the confidence. We need to survive. But we were created different from Caucasians and white people. Our teeth are not as sharp as white people and Caucasian people. Our teeth are sharp just enough for fish and fruit. That is all we were meant to be. Once we introduce meat into our body, our digestive system takes way longer.
Until you start falling down.
Yeah. Our digestive system takes longer to digest and break down.
Checked in for the Lakers. Well, with the new season underway, we get a look at the new class to enter the league with the rookie race. All these rookies have done a good job adjusting to the NBA as they look to take home the Rookie of the Year honors at the end of the season. You look at MP, what a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
No more chicken.
And that's no small achievement. I mean, even early on like this. I think it shows you how well he fits into playing at this level.
Good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, figuring out how to play two bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played is pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
And stolen by MP.
Himself from baby.
105 left in the third. Connects again from distance.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And good, he hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
So, to go vegetarian, this is why people, they suffer withdrawal.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Randall passes to Alexander Walker. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
From downtown, good, another from three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a must-threes pin from deep.
I could.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders, and again for three.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Edwards' shot is good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout.
Remember when he said, it's not what goes in a man's mouth, it was come out.
He was talking about words. He was talking about the words that he speaks.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge
So
boost
how
to
you
any
gonna start
offense,
cooking
too.
all of a
It adds
sudden?
a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy
It's
that
not
can
just
pass.
biblical. We wrestle not against.
Flesh and blood, but against the
So it's Los
principality of this
Angeles
world.
winning this one
Exactly.
easily.
So
This
to
crowd
know
was
that
stunned by the manner in
even
which
if
their
we
team
do
was
try to
dismantled.
You know what?
Shocking.
Shocking.
Right?
I don't
The
care
world
what the
working against
matchup
us.
is.
We
You
can't
never
go fishing
expect a
without
road
them
team
being down
to
our
come
back.
in and just
We need a
cruise
vice.
to the kind of
We can't
win
catch,
they did tonight.
And that'll
so
do it,
many
folks.
fish. They have to
For
govern
Clark
you
Kellogg,
and
Greg
watch you.
Anthony, and David
you
Aldridge,
can't have
this
your
is
own
Kevin Harlan
bodies
along with our
nowadays,
terrific
like
2K
watching
Sports
that.
crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next
Rice,
time.
if you look at rice, rice is not rice. Rice is chips of plastic. Cabbage is plastic. Lettuce, plastic. I can show you how they make it with a dye. They take the dye, it's a certain kind of dye, and they put it in boiling water and they stir it, and it forms cabbage. Sewage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not keeping you on.
Sewage has to go somewhere.
You okay? Okay. Okay. You there about sewage?
Yeah, sewage has to go somewhere. Trash has to go somewhere. So where is it all going? Yeah, you see some places like where they have like the trash compactors and where there's piles and piles of trash stacked up. But where in all the decades, where's trash going? Well, they're breaking it down and we're eating it.
We're eating it?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, that's like the sewer water. People shit, people bleed in the toilet, people throw up in the toilet, they add a chemical, they filter it out and run it back through the system.
It's crazy.
It's a lot, yeah.
It's crazy.
Apple juice. Apple juice around and read the ingredients. Arsenic. It has arsenic poisoning. You can't drink too much apple juice. You can't eat too many apples.
Yeah, that was arsenic.
Arsenic is a poison.
Wow.
Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game.
He in the house.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight.
But Coke is a cleaning agent. When Coke is hot, you can clean acid off of your battery. You can clean your toilet. You could literally make your house sparkle with a can of Coke. You let Coke get cold, and it becomes a drink. Take don't put soda hot. Because they're not actually meant to be.
Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team playing in front of its own fans, and the Heat definitely looked motivated as they came into the building. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Clippers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out the Lakers, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. We've got Austin Reeves. Jackson Hayes is out there with LeBron James. Then it's MP, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for Miami, Tyler Hero is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the center. Always fun when we can get a rivalry game from opposing conferences.
I've seen a Big East turkey for her for
What makes it so interesting is that these teams don't see each other
Big
very
East
often.
turkey, they got to use a
Special for us. The
12
team
gauge
and the
barrel to
fans when we
shoot.
get together and go at it.
Big things.
And you look at this rookie
seen a
class,
turkey face-to-face
MP
before.
continues to scratch
What
and
about
claw, trying to cement his place as one of the best and brightest.
We've had a lot of guys set out to be the top rookie in their class, but adjusting to this league can be more difficult than anticipated, which is why MP deserves high praise. His goal has been to be the best rookie, and so far, that's exactly what he's done.
Now here's Hero, Wiggins, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, that's a nice take from Wiggins. You could see his eyes light up when he got that position.
And here's MP from outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Ball is big. Bigger than a dog.
Pass to Ware.
Boy, it's a monster when you sit standing by.
Hero against Doncic.
You're standing by that thing, you look like a monster.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no
standing by
longer the
everything.
clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no
Right,
mistake,
you
he's
can't
still
stand on
the
2
best
feet.
when
You
he
stand
needs
on.
to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets
Stay like
when
you
he
like.
needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins, fires from deep. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to Ware. Wiggins looking around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Hits the trifecta. 15 points in the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That's one thing about Wiggins. He has great timing around that rim.
Outside Carter. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And the one thing all of these point guards have in common is their ability to shoot from the arc. Let's see who topped the charts for threes this past month. 5th, Tyler Hero.
I mean, when no other options are available, any one of these guys can just take charge and shoot that 3.
As well as they shoot the 3, I don't think it needs to be a backup plan. That could be a plan A.
Pass to Wiggins. Shoots from 12. Outside for Mitchell. Fires for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie.
What a move right there from Wiggins. And that one's tough to guard.
From deep, MP. The offensive rebound. Hey, shot's good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Wiggins. The 3. Rebound, the Lakers. And this group has reached rarefied air with the win streak underway. Now up to 21. Unbelievable.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Yeah, what about it?
Here we
You still be with me? No. If I was done with school and pooping.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hachimura's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Connect's checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And 1:01 left in the first.
Scared about me getting noticed?
Offensive board. He shoots a three. First shot won't go.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Carter from outside. And another three for the Lakers.
And the three ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Yeah, my focus is on you. Making sure my baby's straight.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Adebayo. And again, no good by Miami. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 20-7 run.
Take it from you.
MP looking around.
I am not like that. You got it twisted.
Your understanding is terrible.
Puts up a three.
You get paid for what you do.
Jaquez grabs the
So
board.
if they pay you, they're going to be looking at how much money they're paying you.
Rozier
You got to
outside.
give up
Hey,
something.
puts up a
The talent
three.
means nothing to them.
It's not going to go for him. And here's MP from outside. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too.
I don't care about people, so I don't care about none of them people.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 17 at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be back. And so far through...
Yeah, I can put money in their pocket or something.
Completely new group for the Lakers. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one misses. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Jackson Hayes. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's MP in at the small forward position. Mitchell misses. The Lakers lead by 20.
Promotion deals and stuff like that.
Carter, good. Carter's got 29.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Wiggins outside. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And the basket by MP. Carter's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
The whole team, all the NFL teams are kneeling down. That's when Donald Trump trying to say, oh, all y'all need to get fired. Y'all shouldn't be playing football because y'all kneeling down.
The Lakers with a rebound.
This
is their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
They won both games against this club last season. I would love to repeat that this time around.
Hayes, the pass to Doncic.
So many
Offensive
people
rebound. Hayes, shot's good. Hayes has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And without the work they've done on the offensive glass lately, who knows what the score would be.
Outside Mitchell. It's Wiggins on the wing.
And
the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami.
He didn't let Bobby control Bobby.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the half. Mitchell, the pass to Jaquez. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Jaquez has gotten his first points in this one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
See, his will against Kakai was way more stronger than Bobby to control.
Good. Another from 3.
Vegeta still had some against Goku and his Kakarot. He had something against him because
it's Jaquez on the wing.
He was going to say, I'm the prince of all Saiyans. Nobody gonna do nothing to me.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back.
They sign these contracts with that type of mindset and thinking, I'm going to do me. I'm not going to let them control me, and it don't work out that way.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning on midnight oils, man. You've been hitting the club or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Miami Heat.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting
career. To an extent.
Okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you and stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
Nothing to do with your talent. They're getting money. They want what
Thanks
they
for
want.
tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Now I see my worth. There's no worth in Walmart. They just use people. Now they're looking at me stupid now because I don't talk.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
They've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the 5. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. RJ just playing at a faster pace. Work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Here's Carter. And he can't bank that one in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's MP. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 36 points.
Oh my, powering through the contact.
MP
just went to work on them in the paint.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. They get the rebound. Wiggins. Outside for Mitchell. Fires the 3. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Hero on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Carter. And he drops it in from the low post. MP's got 38 points.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
And a foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers with some changes. Hachimura's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. Right wing. Wiggins for 3. That doesn't go either for Wiggins.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, it was all high fives and handshakes in the Lakers draft room when they selected Dalton Connect with the 17th pick. His ability to work off the ball and space the floor is seen as an ideal fit alongside the Lakers stars. JJ Redick is more than familiar with how to capitalize on the set. The Lakers were shocked that Connect fell to them at 17.
Somebody telling you to give up oxygen should be still alive right now.
No question. All right, Shams, thank you. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown. Carter's got 9 points here in the second half.
Do I get anything? They said no. Am I gonna leave me anything? They said no.
Miami decides to talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
Oh, the Heat. Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. She put her two
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
I didn't get anything left like that. I didn't even help pick the house.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alex Lynn. Then it's MP, then there's Shake Milton, and it's James in at the 2. Hero, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
MP up top, pounded by Rozier.
By the time I got there, I knew she was already dead.
Love against MP.
I told him, I said,
outside Finney-Smith, 5 on the clock. Back to James. From deep, MP. Rebound by the Heat. Hero's got 4 rebounds now.
You think she killed
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by MP. By himself. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, the anticipation and the hustle from MP. I mean, doing it all himself.
She asked her, she said, hey, where's the medicine that
a few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played, and the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And grab.
Remember? She was like, oh, see how you can put this really away.
How you got medicine on? What?
107 left in the final quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Hero, to the middle. Puts it up. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Wiggins against MP from deep.
What's she doing?
And another 3 for the Lakers.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
And so I told her, I said, well, you know, it's not my place. Like me and my mom, we had a way of communicating telepathically. We didn't speak out loud. So they talking. But my sister comes in.
Another day,
She's like,
another
oh,
win.
what's up, woman? It's like, you gotta get out of that bed and da-da-da.
Yeah, you had that bed.
Yeah, she tried to make me get out the bed.
Okay, so we can go hit the buffet for some chicken wings.
Pretty much it's like this. When I left,
MP came ready to play.
a couple of years ago when I left, my mom was walking. By the time I got back down there, I went to go visit. I like to pop up. I don't like to let people know I'm coming down or whatever. I just pop up. I pop up one day. No one's there. And now I'm laying in the college sitting too. So,
hey, literally? Like, seeing this, like, literally?
Again, this time she cannot walk for 2 weeks to hold herself up. But, I called my sister and I told her, I said, I don't care where you're at, but you got 5 minutes to get back here. Because I called the police and have you arrested for no burglary of me.
We're going to an old lady?
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole
It
with
is his mother?
tonight's national anthem performance.
You tell me why I mean my sister is going to really talk with me.
So you treated your mother like, oh no.
So
I would have went to war.
my mom never went with me.
I would have went to war.
So they just said you told my mom. The nurse comes. And she said, you know what, you have a lot of understanding. And I said, well, I have a lot of understanding about what I'm dealing with only because I have a medical background and stuff. And so she was like, oh, you do? She said, well, my company is we're fine. Like, we get sign on bonus.
Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Time now to look at the race for Rookie of the Year. And of course, it's still early. A little over a month gone in this new NBA season. But let's take a look at who's made a nice impact so far. You take a look at Reza Shea. He's gotten off to a blazing start and has settled into that number 2 spot in the rankings. A lot of season left for him to jump to number 1, though.
And really not surprised with the kind of talent he possesses to be ranked second already.
Well, he deserves to be ranked this high. This guy is one special player.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Carter. Then there's Hayes, and it's LeBron in at the 4 slot. And for the Hawks, we've got Daniels. Reza Shea is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at center. They stand by this point of the season. What can a coach reasonably expect from his players?
First of all, Kevin, I don't know any coaches who are reasonable. But as far as what
I always thought you were reasonable, by the way.
Well, thank you very much. So did I, but my players didn't. So, you know, when we can expect players to execute the system that you have in place, they are professional athletes. And if they don't understand what they're doing or can't execute it, you can't play them.
The Lakers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. MP outside. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, it took them 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
Stolen by Reeves. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Reza Shea. And the dunk by Reza Shea.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Carter. Sinks that one from the post. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
You know, these last few years, Stan, Atlanta has been outstanding on the offensive end. But boy, have they struggled on defense.
Yeah, and I just don't know if they can go to where they want to go unless they can develop at least an average defense, and they haven't even been close to that.
And I know we've not seen a champion who is only one or the other. I mean, you've got to be a little bit of both, right?
Yeah, Kevin, most of our champions, as you know, have been in the top 10 in both offensive and defensive.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Carter with a three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here is Daniels. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Ricochet. And he comes up with the deuce. Ricochet's got 8 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with
A three from MP. Buries the long-range jumper.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
The Hawks trail by 9, and with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. Guess that's the best thing to do against King James.
Thanks, David.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Okongwu. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers leading by 11. Outside Carter. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, Young's playmaking is very reliable. He's got impressive vision.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Carter. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
My brother put me out after my
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Didn't even stay in the house.
As to Ricochet. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And it's Carter missing. Stolen by Carter. And the dunk by MP.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Pass to Capella.
To the middle. Was kind of scared, I guess.
And the dunk by Ricochet.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution.
Here's Daniels. MP getting it done for Los Angeles. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. He's buried a total of 7 3-pointers in the game. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, It spaces the floor. It makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Matthews in at the 2. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to Krejci. Right wing. Here's Niang. Misses the 3. Lakers leading by 17. And here's MP for 3. That one misses.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Pass to Niang. Now here's Matthews. Matthews throws it down.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Los Angeles has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Los Angeles with another miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been.
Tell you the shit that was in them dramas, the most put me right back into.
Capella, the pass to Krejci. Here's Niang. It's good from long range. Niang's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Carter for 3. Oh, MP sinks the triple. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that.
So it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll return shortly.
I never wrote no bad stuff about my family, but
thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
That game against the Nuggets. On paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they got to avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but
And the
this
show
case,
was going on.
Maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
Brothers, they kept on telling me, you brought a foul, you brought a foul.
Going extremely well for the Lakers.
We knew they wanted
my
to try.
brother there kept on telling me.
Man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Don't talk. Wow. Me and my mama had one last conversation before I left the hospital
We've got a
that
second
day.
half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight, as he has done work
trying and take care of her. I told him no.
Great to see him playing up to his full potential. This will do so much for his confidence.
All they did was use my grandma. They used her for money until she go though.
So it's Atlanta now.
But I know my grandma has a lot of money.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Doncic, LeBron,
my grandma used to have stacks of honey.
Then there's Carter, and it's Reeves in at the 2 spot.
I'm telling the truth, I took one.
And Los Angeles
I took 200.
so well the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field.
She knew she didn't have that love much. Not
MP
first.
to the rack.
She see a new game in the house.
The board.
Where's that game from?
Lan has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land.
I just got some on
on the three ball here.
Come here, shoot.
Young for 3. It's
Take him out
rebounded
the
by
first one.
Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now
Get out
tonight.
there, whooping.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the
Yeah,
Lakers
catch the
from
game,
deep.
though.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Young pass to Okongwu. Now Daniels fires for 3. Unable to get that one. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Tries the spin move. Here's Rizachet. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
The 3 from MP. Knocks down the 3 ball. Carter's got 43 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Knocks it loose. Doncic with the steal. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. Young against MP. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Oh, you can with that face you man. That was a smile? Yeah, ain't no smile on me. Like some creepy smile. Very creepy. Yeah. Until you go to sleep. Damn.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, MP.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And you look at Carter, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score. And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Outside Carter. Rebound Atlanta.
So we got werewolves.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Daniels.
Well, that was a messed up screen.
No good again that time.
But
and they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels. MP
outside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. MP's got 15 points in just the second half. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said, there was a sense that offensive players had changed advantage, so an adjustment was made. The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Rizachet. He's got 22. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Hachimura is checked in for Los Angeles.
Gifts. Different gifts.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Poked loose and stolen by MP. Shoots the three. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Rizachet with it. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Capella sets a screen for Rizachet. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Rizachet has got 9 points in the quarter. And here's MP for three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Now Rizachet. Pass to Krejci. Here's Mann. And he got that one up inside, but doesn't go in. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena.
I know you heard me. See you then. Lying.
A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
One of the biggest things is not to react to anything. Okay, get to the next play and get the defensive boards. All right, stop.
Well, so he started asking his guys to judge. NBA, I mean, every night from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest game to plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time.
But I don't know nothing about that and the foolishness, foolery nonsense. I just know one thing, I love my own.
To limit their team.
The great ones always have answers.
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
Like this?
Rizachet. Young is out there with Daniels. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot.
I want to know I can feel so with you.
A three from him. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he has all the tools and the desire.
Now time for second most 60-point games. What a career he's had. My goodness. They get the rebound. Young with no one around. Off target from 3-point range. Lakers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Daniels from outside. A rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella.
How you go to school is not, you know, nowhere it's not in the system.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now.
All
Most
my
threes
principles
in a
went
game.
by the name of
The
Dr.
points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in.
Dr.
He
what?
is
I
red
can't
hot
see
from
you.
beyond the arc.
Well, I like
one
the
of my
activity
principles
of
was Dr.
Daniels
Taylor.
there.
I
First free throw is good. Some changes for the
Taylor.
Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked
I
in
ended
for
up with
Hayes,
another
and
principal
Goodwin
the
subbed in
next
for
year named
Connect.
Dr. Blewett.
34 seconds left in the
Dr. Blewett.
fourth.
Somebody blew it.
Now here is Carter. From the arc, connects again from distance.
I'm just saying,
And
he
of
blew it
course it
already.
falls for him. That three pushes